Kansas City. Today we reach week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the
Okay, Coach, let's see what you got for us. Halfback dive. Our bread and butter first play.
Let's go! Here we go with Jamal Charles. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
He'll drop to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he
Good job, Kelce.
The 40-yard line.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route.
He definitely deserves a pay raise.
Get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him
Okay,
physically.
halfback dive,
But a lot of
hopefully
times that
5
doesn't work
yards.
as well because his quickness often wins the route.
A first down carry here for Charles.
Nope.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him, that leads to an...
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
Already.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football,
we are not a strong team.
How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways.
Let's phrase that in correct English. We are not a good comeback team.
Help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Second down following the run.
Z spot. Let's bring the halfback in.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I meant to go for Kelce. God, I hate hitting the wrong button.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, as that fell harmlessly to the ground. Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive line.
Inside zone.
But they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
They come out here in the eye. First down, it's Charles again. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well-conceived, well-designed, and even better.
That little corner guy tried to do a blitz on him.
Clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
A dump off for Charles. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They go back to the ground now with Charles. And able to push his way forward.
Good run, Charles.
Good little game. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now let's go! 3-19! 3-19! Mike.
On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
What the heck?
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Watch it now, Barney!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson.
Yes,
and
yes,
he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
They were full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab.
What do you mean that's not the most accurate of throws? That's right on the money.
Now a handoff. This is Charles. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Out to the right here to Wilson. And brought down, but not
I love curls. They're so easy to throw to.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
And a really long
The only problem with curls
here,
is
and
when
I
fail to see the zone. And then, of course, it's
They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. 3-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter.
Put commercials
and they're on the move here. They've got it first and 10.
We already pay $50 for a game, and then they put commercials on.
Green 39! Green 39!
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Macklin. A gain of 6 there on first. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play.
All right, here we go.
But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and
Tough
it's been
call.
that way the
Run
entire
or
game.
throw.
Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
All right, let's do a quick pass since we're not
Just
running
play
too well
after
this,
play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Tight right.
All right, here we go. Green 30.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And incomplete. The contact made the ball
Damn.
free and brings up.
Better make the field goal.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed,
right? A little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
That's a first down.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. He's got the size, the hands.
The speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Now Jamal Charles on 3rd down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
3rd and 1 part.
Hey, 5
no need
minutes.
to be fancy
Let's get
there.
moving.
Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
All right, here we go.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got a man wide open.
Nice.
It's Macklin. And he gets this one to midfield.
Nice blocking, guys.
Down. It's a pickup of 14 there. Good enough for a Kansas City 1st down.
Let's do slants.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you don't lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one. Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They come out here in the eye. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find Harris complete.
And we will.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
But Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Let's pull the halfback to block. I see a blitz.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Kelsey, running over like 3 guys.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end.
Took 4 guys to tackle.
Left. Watch left.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Thomas has got it, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Let's go for a touchdown instead of 3, coach. Let's do a smash.
Reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. He's got time in the pocket. And his throw here's incomplete. The veteran Jeremy Maclin was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
How can you catch that?
Long drive. The defense just could not seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Watch QB drop.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
59.
Over. No. Check. Patriot.
Whoa. Crisscrossing.
Try again with the arm here on second down. Surveying the field. That's complete. Right around the 8. 8 yards of the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense,
Slant,
you got a drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
97's the mic, 97.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught at the 1. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Demetrius Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are in for 6. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throw.
$55.
And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
We should actually, let's try to do a Hail Mary.
Here we go with 2nd and 7. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Hey. We got 3.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Let's eat up
Green 39.
Mike, check. 59.
They'll look to throw here. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route.
All right, that was fun trying to throw some deep ones. Now back to work.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
Ooh,
and a tight game after
kick returner
punting
did a good
last
job.
time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So the offense now dealing with a second and 7.
Let's go.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he'll want that one back.
Oh,
Incomplete.
darn.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
All right, Kelsey.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out.
Defense, why didn't you hold on?
Take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12.
Alert 16.
Man, this Titans team is good against the run.
Blue 90.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And with this drop-off from last week, you know, a guy of his caliber, he doesn't take this very well, does he?
No, not at all. And right now it's a matter of who wants to even be around him at this point and who can be around him, maybe to help him settle down or just to listen to him a little bit and let him vent so he can get it out of his system. It's just such a stark difference from what we saw last week. You've mentioned many times before how pressure with his footwork, his decision-making, his reads. For me, his overall athleticism last week, escaping the pocket and creating big plays. We're not seeing that so far.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
You must
They
watch
come
a different
out
game,
5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
One of the selling points of the in-route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
Let's get it together, defense. Set. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. A dump off for Charles. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first.
Watch 54. Watch 54.
Who's 54?
Let's go, B, let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Yes.
20 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They'll look to throw again. Pass incomplete.
Oh, crap.
Thomas the intended target. And now it's second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Second and goal.
Set, B-19. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal.
Set, B-19. B-19. Leopard. Leopard.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yes.
Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
What? What?
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart.
He didn't hang on? That little punk.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time.
Outrunning is non-existent.
We're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that. Super toe.
Check, check.
Blue 90. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
He'll look to throw here. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
They'll set up to throw. Catch here, left side, Thomas.
First down, first down.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
All right, defense. Defense. Come on. Yes. Good job, defense. Let's do stick.
And now here comes Kansas City. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
We got three, fellas.
Here we go now. 3-19.
All right.
3-19.
Mike 5'9".
Let's
Gun,
do
gun.
a slant.
Gun.
On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle,
Yes.
into the hands of his receiver, Macklin. Past the 20.
Yeah.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jeremy Macklin, 82 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch.
Beautiful. Oh my God, they scored 2. Come on, defense. Come on, defense.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Green 39! Green 39!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking for the out route. It's complete to Macklin.
Yes, go Macklin.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
What play was that? I got to remember that.
From what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
That was Z-spot. All right. Z-spot.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90! Over!
Kill, turn up.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Finding time. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
54 Mike.
Over!
You got tight right there.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
319! 319!
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Leopard! No, check! Patriot!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Can't find anyone open. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away.
All right. We get the ball back. Let's do it.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Check number 19.
Now let's go! 319! 319!
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll set up to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson.
Oh, yes.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
All right, let's do spacing. Let's do read option. No. Let's do Z spot.
Fresh set of downs here. 5 receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side.
39! Green, 39!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep
Just
making
3
the
yards,
connection.
man. Just 3 yards.
Now let's go! 319! 319!
Watch the screen.
Our running game's been crap this game.
On second down, Jamal Charles. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
I don't trust the running game to do
Keep
it.
the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more
do mountain
people
spot.
stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Hey, check.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on third down.
Thinking pass.
If we can just get a field goal.
Don't get nervous.
They'll look to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey.
Beautiful, Kelsey.
And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
59 Mike. Check. 59.
All right, let's, I think it's first
Down and goal, the offense. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Thank you.
Charles, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
What was it? Close game?
And they're
Has
able to
now
run it in. It started with the battle of the
separated.
trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
We're going for it. All
And
right,
they will line
Coach,
up
you're
now for the
getting aggressive.
2-point try.
Watch 16. He likes to go for the sideline.
All right, our coach is getting aggressive.
All right, here we go. 319! 319!
They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
That's my first 2-point of the season.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target the type.
I can't believe the coach actually called a 2-point.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many
We shouldn't
people
get too
will focus
excited.
on that. He will
Titans
take
are.
it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Oh my God.
Jamal Charles with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Not only touchdown number 2 for him, but a big run to boot. However, still trailing.
Still trailing, but not because of his efforts. Boy, he's playing really well. And
we're not trailing. Excuse me, we are not trailing.
And now here comes Kansas City. And that recipe on their
Wow,
last drive that
back-to-back
resulted in a
kick returns.
touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be
Super
hoping to do
kick
that
returns.
once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited
We're
them the
just
last
gonna
time
run the
out.
rest of the
Let's see
way.
if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
There's
And
no
we'll see
way
if they can do just that. And after the play on the ground, that brings up
no way
second down
Tennessee can
here.
come back.
You got three down, three down.
We don't want to
Let's
risk
go.
any interceptions.
319. 319.
team.
You remember me? You
319.
As they've done all day, they run with Charles. And he'll push his way up to about the 14. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
alert!
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4. Go.
Now a 20th carry here for Jamal Charles. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
20 for 50 yards. Terrible.
But
Terrible.
we stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon.
Stop! Stop!
And now here comes Kansas City. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner, and just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home, all right? And sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages.
Hurry up. Here we go. Blue
Oh, man, I
90.
had to follow.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much
All right,
more
let's play
balance
the
than
game.
this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
They run. Charles. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but
We did
feel
good.
great about
We were,
themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to
we
put
were
up
actually
that
losing
number
in
of
the beginning.
points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run,
Look at
pass,
that.
it's all going to
25
work.
points.
That's
fourth
called
quarter.
being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Denver Broncos next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the season is really nosediving now as they fall to 2-12. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say